What's going on with your YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra back at you with another Cooking with Cobra. What are we making today? Well, you're in luck, YouTube, because today I am making a bacon sushi cheeseburger. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Show you how this is done. It's gonna be dank. It's gonna be dank. I'm also going live on YouTube, so that way people can watch the behind the scenes while I film this cooking video. About to witness the magic happen. Yeah, buddy. Now here's the thing, Slick. I got the fucking stove turned on to a nice medium heat. Gonna let that stove heat up for a bit. Nope, you did not miss the sushi burger. You're just in time for it. If you're tuning in live on YouTube. So, oops, motherfuck. Sorry about that. Dropped the phone. All right. Set the camera down. Get it right there. All right, cool. So I'm gonna smoke a cigarette while that stove heats up. And boom. Marlboro NXT, get it, get it. The slogan for these cigarettes, Marlboro NXTs, so good you'll be craving your next one. Straight up, that should be their fucking slogan. Thank you to the peoples who were making donations. Oh no, no amount of money is an insult to me. Don't get that twisted. People in chat were like, oh, $2 is an insult to him. No, it's not. It's revenue money, my dude. And that shit adds up at the end of the month. I'm just saying. Party like a rock star, party like a rock star. Show the logo. That's not how the song goes. It's told you to. Yeah. Yeah. Get your caffeine on. Crush the filter. And as soon as you pop that filter, it turns into a delicious menthol. It starts off as regular, and then goes into a very sweet, mild to medium menthol. It's not overpowering. Now, putting the stove on a medium heat may take longer for the items to cook, but it's healthier that way, I guess. Now, we don't even need to cook the sushi. That's the beautiful part of it. The sushi's going on the burger at the very last moment, so is a perfect spot to set that up. All right. So give that stove plenty of time to heat up. And I'll get you close on that action with my phone so you can see the process, the magic happen. Almost done with that cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff that cigarette. Smoking in the boys' room. Oh. Delicious. But definitely not nutritious. Alright, so I want to step away from the live video for a second. Come with me on a magical journey. We're going to start off with our bun for the sandwich. Boom. Well, what does Cobra use for his burgers? Texas toast. Pay attention. Texas toast is not a burger bun. Texas toast is shut up. If you don't use Texas toast for your burgers, that's fine. But last time I checked, this is America, and we have the right and the freedom to use whatever goddamn bread we feel like using for our goddamn sandwich. That's all I'm saying. I get some of that Tony's to season our bun. And you don't need a whole lot of Tony's on your bun to toast it up. Just like that. Of course, it may be healthier, but fuck it. I'm gonna turn the stove on to high to cook it faster. So get you right above that action, watching that bun toast up. Bacon sushi cheeseburger. Now you see the sprinkle of Tony's I put on there? That's all you need for your bun. While that's cooking up, we'll go ahead and do this side real quick. Just take that lid and give it a light shake. There we go. Now you should use a spatula for flipping your bread, but if you're ballsy enough, you can get away with just using your hand. Oh, look how nice and toasted that is. That's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Perfectly toasted. A little bit longer. The bottom could toast for a little bit longer. But look how nice and lightly toasted that is. That is beautiful. A little bit longer. I want a nice toasted, you want a nice toasted texture on your sandwich bun here. You don't want it to be burnt to shit, but nicely toasted. There we go. There's one bun. Here's our bottom bun. Here's our top bun. This will leave us a little bit of seasoning for our bacon. Now while that toasts up, I'm going to get the burger patty ready. That's going to be our next step. We have 100% pure beef burgers, 80% lean, 20% fat. I'm sure the burgers that are higher in fat are going to taste really good, but I tend to go for beef that's higher in lean. A leaner beef is the way I like to go on my burgers. Oh, look at the size of that. Yeah, now we're talking. That'll also give us a little bit of seasoning for our burger patty, which the same thing that I did with the bread. Flip it. I might toast it for a little bit longer on the bread here, to be honest, because I'm liking the way that looks. This is what you're looking for when you toast your buns. So I might just do that to both of these instead of the light toast. It'll turn out better. All right, so sprinkle of that. There we go. It's a bit more toasted. Making a sushi burger for you too. Bacon sushi cheeseburger, yeah, yeah. Alright, so now we're going to take our beef patty out. Ooh, oh, sweet Jesus, that was close. Just spilled seasoning all over the fucking top of my stove. Fantastic. I'll have to go in with a fucking washcloth and clean that later. God damn it. Okay, no more fuck-ups, please. Hopefully that's the least of our problems on the video. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more seasoning for our bacon. Just a little bit more, but not too much. Alright, so I want to wash the spatula off real quick. got that there spatula cleaned off. Nice and pretty. Go ahead and give that burger a flip. Alright, grab the camera here. Give me a second. I gotta adjust. There we go. Switch around. Alright, there we go. Now we in business. Get you up on that burger cooking action. As you can see where I sprinkled the seasoning on the burger patty right in here. I didn't put a whole lot, just a little bit for flavor. Don't want to overdo it on your seasoning. Now, after the burger's cooked up, we're going to cook the bacon for it, and then we're going to put the cheese on top of the bacon, and then we're going to squish it down, and we're going to nuke it in the microwave to melt the cheese. And then our final ingredient, baby, the sushi bacon cheeseburger. Hashtag hamburger life, or cheeseburger life, whatever. Look at all the blood draining out of that burger patty when it's cooking. Isn't that sexy? Get a close-up of that. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Give it a, well, look all the blood draining off of that. Oh yeah, isn't that sexy? So that burger patty is just about done. Set the bun to the side so we can put the patty down. Give it one more flip. That burger's done. Burger patty's done. There we go. Just scoop it on there just like that. Beautiful. Alright, I'll set the camera down for just a second while I adjust the burger patty onto this. There we go. That way it's on the bread better. There we go. Excellent. Wouldn't be a bacon cheeseburger without some bacon. So here comes the sexy bacon sizzling. Warning, if you're vegan, look away. Got some thick cut bacon. The good stuff. So while that stove's still going, go ahead and open that bacon up right quick. Now once the bacon's cooked up, this pretty much is the only thing we're going to need the stove for, or your grill, is the sandwich buns and the burger and the bacon. Everything else is just going to be pretty straightforward. Take that out. So it's just the bacon. Alright, there we go. I'm going to take... Oh yeah, that is some thick ass motherfucking bacon. Right. So I'm going to take this bacon. I'm going to take 2 slices of thick cut bacon and peel them apart. Peel them apart, tear them in half. Okay, we'll make it 3 slices of thick cut bacon. That one piece was kind of meh. Screech it. And now we're going to go and hit that bacon with the seasoning one time. One time. And again, we're not going ridiculously heavy on the seasoning for our bacon, just a little bit to give it flavor. There we go. Get you in on this action real quick. Yeah, that first piece was kind of flimsy and tiny, not very big. But these tiny ass pieces are going to be done right quick. Oh, bacon. 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 Get that bacon on the chew-chew side. Not too crunchy, but not too chewy. That's how I like my bacon. We'll down the middle there. There we go. Another piece of that right there. Get that bacon nice and cooked on the chewy side, but not too chewy. Yo, that piece is done. Look at all that fresh, juicy, delicious bacon. You got some of the bacon for this? Actually, yeah, that is the perfect amount of bacon on that patty. Look at that. That is beautiful. Alright, so now, go ahead and turn the stove off. And now we're going to add some cheese to the top of that bacon. Oh, try not to tip over the camera here. Get it centered. There we go. Now the bacon sushi cheeseburger gets 2 different kinds of cheeses. I'm going to start off with, get it open. There we go. I want to give it 1. I got 2 slices of Swiss cheese. 2 slices of Swiss cheese right there, just like that. And let's see. Our second cheese we're going to use is mozzarella. So I'm going to take a pinch of mozzarella and put it on top of that Swiss cheese. Just like that. Make sure that cheese is nice and center on top of the burger patty. Alright, there we go. It's the perfect amount of cheese. Alright, so now I want to put this burger in the microwave, just the bottom bun at least, so the cheese can melt like it's supposed to. Squish that cheese down flat onto the burger patty. That'll make room for our final ingredients. Get in there. There we go. Right. Get on there. Get on there. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to melt the cheese on the top of that burger in the microwave for 1 minute. And then we're going to bring the phone over here. Now I found the perfect spot to assemble the burger. Right here. I'm going to end up having to move my Ouija board out of the way for a second. So the burger's going to be assembled right here in front of you, the final ingredients. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're not done with this burger just yet. But let's take a look at what we got so far. Look at all that melted cheese, baby. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're rocking, now we're talking. Oh shit, hold on a second. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna put some hand sanitizer on because I just had to blow my nose right quick. I was not expecting to have that just sneak up on me like that, but there you go. Alright, my hands are clean after blowing my nose. Now we're going to take some California roll from Bonsai Sushi Company. You get 15 pieces, de-thaw, and serve. So, let's get into it. let's make ourselves a sushi bacon cheeseburger. Yeah. I don't see any ginger leaves, but it does have the wasabi, and it does have soy sauce, so that'll do nicely. So, this is what our California rolls look like. Nice and presentable. So now, what I'm going to do is open this sushi up. Okay, so it's a little difficult to get open. Hold on. Wow. Okay, in times like these, when it refuses to open, that's when I bust out my trusty knife. And go ahead and, whoops, there we go. Give it a poke that plastic. And they still feel pretty frozen, but that's all right. They're squishy to a degree, which they are. Yeah, you know what? It's squishy enough to be de-thawed. I mean, it's de-thawed to the point where, yeah. It's de-thawed to the point where it's eatable. Motherfucker. Okay, these gotta de-thaw for a little bit. God damn it. I should have opened it before trying to de-thaw it. That's alright. That's quite alright, YouTube. We'll make this shit work. So we're going to take 4 sushi rolls, stick them on top just like that. I'm going to stick these in the fridge because they look like they need to de-thaw a bit more before they're, you know. Now, in order to make this more, how you say, eatable, let's see. I want to microwave it again, just for like a nice, like, I don't know, 44-second burst. Kind of soften up the sushi a little bit. I should have taken the sushi out a lot sooner to de-thaw, but I should have opened it, set it in the fridge, let it de-thaw, and then, you know, or left it closed and let it de-thaw a little longer, but that's alright. That's alright. We're going to make this work, YouTube. Actually, instead of trying to... Okay, I see the problem here. We're trying to microwave it with it on top of the burger. That cheese is continuing to melt, and it's getting all over the plate, so... Hold on. We'll get a separate bowl for this. God damn it. The sushi burger is not going as smoothly as I thought it would, but it's alright. And it's already cooked, so I'm going to take this bottom bun. There we go. Kind of scoop it off the plate here. There we go. That way it doesn't fucking stick. But I melted the cheese to perfection doing that, so... There we go. Just to make the sushi chewy like it's supposed to be. About 7 seconds left. Okay, it's a little bit warm, but that's alright. At least now. At least now I'll be able to put these sushi rolls onto the burger, like so. Yeah, there we go. Kind of squish them down a little bit, just like that. All right. Now, to the top of this sushi burger, we're gonna add one more ingredient, or two more, I should say. We're going to add soy sauce. Damn it. Soy sauce doesn't want to open. Oh, there, I got it to open. Oh, I burst it open. Ugh. Okay. And I just squirted a bunch of it all over the table. Classic. Now you see why I moved my Ouija board out of the way. Don't want to get soy sauce all over the Ouija board. Alright, so taking a minute to throw it together, but that's alright. You see, or all that soy sauce on there, just like that, looking beautiful. Okay. Wasabi! Wouldn't be sushi without a little bit of wasabi, eh? And wasabi is pretty fucking spicy, I mean. Alright. Oh, fuck. Damn, I thought I had it open. There we go. Let's see if that... Jesus Christ. Okay, so my only complaint, these wasabi packets and the soy sauce packets are a pain in the ass to open unless you have scissors. So you gotta kind of use your teeth. Oh, for fuck's sake. You fucking shifty bastard. Just open up already. There we go. There we fucking go. I finally got the fucking thing open. There we go. I use our wasabi packet. Put it on top of the sushi. Just like that. There we go. So it took a little bit of patience and some trial and error and some learning. But there we go. There's the wasabi sauce right on top of there. I'm going to go ahead and crown this burger. Get that to squeeze just like that. Boom. Hot. Okay, that burger's still pretty fucking hot. I'm gonna have to let that cool off before I dive into it. Because the bottom, or I should say, yeah, that, oh fuck, yeah, that bottom bun's really hot. But there you have it. A sushi bacon cheeseburger. No, initially, my plan was not to cook the sushi in the microwave to soften it up. My plan was to have it already de-thawed, ready to go, but, well, things change. So, it is what it is. I still set out to make a bacon sushi cheeseburger, so I'm gonna make a bacon sushi cheeseburger. Check out that dank sandwich, yo. Look at the size of that monster. Yeah. And we'll go ahead and put the Ouija board back on the table here. Okay. Alright, so go ahead and set the camera back down over here, just like that. So, no, come on. There we go. Awesome. So, this video is now 44 minutes long, damn near 45 minutes long, but it was worth it. Boom. Bacon sushi, or sushi bacon cheeseburger, let's call it that. Yeah. Sushi bacon cheeseburger, right there. Massive fucking sandwich, man. All the grease from the bacon and the burger has soaked into the bottom bun. That's why it's so freaking hot. And then you just got a pool. You literally have a pool of cheese, a pool of melted cheese, and 4 California rolls and some soy sauce and a little bit of wasabi. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Thank you for the $2 donation, Mr. Dr. Butts. Can crush. For my cooking videos, people watching this chat, all my fans, subscribers, that's what's up. Get it. We're gonna need something to wash that burger down. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, put your bacon away too. I forgot that. Almost forgot to do that. I put the bacon back in the fridge. I almost forgot to do that, but went in there to grab a Mountain Dew to wash down my fucking burger. I'm like, maybe I should put that away. All right. Sushi bacon cheeseburger, or bacon sushi, whatever. Sushi bacon cheeseburger. California rolls, baby. Oh yeah. Scooch back so you can see me eat this bad mama jamba. Hopefully it's cooled off enough I can pick it up and... I mean, look at all the grease soaked into the bottom bun right there. Yeah. It's cooled down enough I can pick it up and eat it. It's still pretty hot though. Cheese bowl. Mmm. It's definitely got a fishy taste to it. The chewiness from the bacon, the beef, sushi, the rice, the cheese, and the bread. Massive cross section. Mm. Yeah. That's not half bad actually. That's pretty good. Although the sushi being a little bit warm on top of the burger kind of throws it off a bit. Like, if I were to remake this burger, I would make sure that the sushi's de-thawed completely before I put it on there. That way I don't have to microwave it. I mean, it was already cooked to begin with, so it's fine. But that's all I'm saying. Oh, sweet, $10 donation. Hell yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, how is this sushi bacon cheeseburger? That's pretty dank, yo. I'm digging it. Mmm. Mmm. Then you get the kick from the wasabi. YouTube. Yeah. The only thing I would have done differently is wait for that sushi to de-thaw completely instead of having to use a microwave to soften it. But that's all right. Mmm. Mmm. That's more than all right. Maybe next time put some Doritos on that son of a bitch. Really give it some crunch. Mm. This is definitely an interesting combination. I can literally taste every ingredient on this, and the combination, I'm liking it. I mean, if you're not a fan of fish, then I would not recommend this recipe, but if you like sushi and you like bacon cheeseburgers, they go together pretty well. Mm. This is definitely a culture food mashup. Being as sushi is a Japanese cuisine and bacon cheeseburgers are an American cuisine, this is like a Japanese American type dish. This is, you know, yeah, this right here, this is all right. Mm. If you ooh, feel the wasabi kicking my ass a little bit, clearing up my sinuses. I like that. Yeah, but yeah, if you were to open a like an Asian American themed restaurant where you served Asian and American cuisines and foods and what have you. This could be something you put on the menu. People are like, sushi, bacon, and cheeseburger. What in the fuck? Yeah, bacon and cheeseburger with mozzarella and Swiss cheese. And your choice of sushi rolls on top of it. Normally you'd eat sushi with a chopstick, but in this case you're eating it with your hands because it's on a burger. Or maybe, just maybe, you have some leftover sushi sitting in your fridge and you're like, it's still good. So instead of just eating it with a little bit of wasabi, boom. Like, my tummy is liking this. My taste buds are liking it. This is definitely an interesting burger. There's, I can taste the complexity of the sushi, and then you got the greasiness from the bacon and the burger. Yeah. Instead of just wolfing it down. Oh. There we go. Holy shit. That wasabi kicked in a little bit. Got a big old bite of wasabi on that one. There we go. But yeah, instead of wolfing this burger down, I'm taking my time to savor it and really, you know, get a feel for my creation here. YouTube. Like I said, that burger would have been a little bit better if the sushi would have been cold like you're supposed to have it and nice and de-thawed. If you're putting sushi on a burger, it's already cooked, everything's good to go. What you want to do is, like I said and showed you, put that on at the very last. A little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of wasabi on top of that. Sandwich that son of a bitch and eat it. But yeah, that was not half bad considering that I had to soften it up. Now, I didn't think it was gonna realize it was gonna take that long. I should have just like, what, maybe not even like 15-20 seconds in the microwave. That would have softened up that sushi without warming it up too much. But yeah, that's the kind of sushi, just let it de-thaw, serve as is. And I didn't let it de-thaw. I didn't let it de-thaw all the way, so, which is alright, you know, doing it for a video, so, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to take this to the sink. I'll be right back. Wash the plate off, wash my hands right quick, and dry my hands off. Ooh. Ice cold Mountain Dew to wash that down. I discovered I can use my Cobra ring. I discovered I can use my Cobra ring that I got from Spencer's, and I can use that Cobra ring to open up pop or beer if I want. Cans at least, straight life hack. Yeah. No complaints on that burger. That was delicious, filling, and yeah. Not only was it an efficient burger, but very filling too. So, yeah, crazy burger combinations. That's what I do. That's not some crack at my ass burgers. I'm being serious. Just a millisecond. Be real a second. I'll definitely have some sushi to snack on later on tonight. I mean, I left that sushi in the fridge de-thaw for a minute, and it was still pretty solid. So, nothing complements a delicious burger quite like having a cigarette. It's a smoker thing. As soon as you get done eating, it's like, yo, dessert. Yum. That was oddly enough very satisfying. And the combination of flavors, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Now, some of you are going to watch that video, of this video, and go, sushi bacon cheeseburger, ew, that's disgusting. Some of you are going to watch that video and go, that look good. But you know how I do with the cooking videos. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, if you like the crazy cooking videos, subscribe to the channel. If you like the cooking videos, hit that like button. If you like sushi, bacon, or cheeseburgers, hit that like button. If that recipe looks good and you want to try it, hit that like button. Instead of eating sushi with chopsticks, that's a bit old-fashioned. Let's take the trend of eating sushi and flip the script. Yeah. Sushi bacon cheeseburger, that's how you do it. Now the only reason I microwaved the sushi is because it was still pretty frozen. And I didn't want to fucking wait for it to de-thaw. But if I would have waited for that sushi to de-thaw, my burger would have been cold by the time. And I didn't want to fucking do that shit on camera. So I sped it up just a little bit. But for future reference, if you're going to make that burger, you want to make sure your sushi's all the way de-thawed before, you know, maybe give it like a couple hours to de-thaw before you actually, you know. But that's alright. It still was a tasty burger either way, so. Anyways, it's your boy King Cobra back at you with another cooking video. Thanks for watching, tubes, and I'll catch yous on the flip side. Sushi bacon cheeseburger, baby.